Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Drak and we'll be playing Cultist Simulator Perpetual Edition. Welcome. I'm sorry about the loud music in the background, it will go away in a second. The music in the menu doesn't really take its cues from the general settings. So what is this game? It's a card game where you try to lead, build a cult, trying to bring back eldritch gods. Which is really cool. I enjoyed it. It's being done by Weather Factory, which is and the design and the writing has been done by Alexis Kennedy of Sunless Sea fame, and he's also done some writing for the Stellaris DLCs. Actually, he's done the Leviathan DLC, and yeah, I'm just super happy that these guys have actually given me a code for the game, free of charge. I should say that beforehand so that I can record some video. It came out yesterday on the 31st of May. It costs $20 on Steam. You'll find a link to it in the description, as always. And I had the code for quite a while, played a little bit of it, and then decided, no, this is so cool that I actually want to play the full version, and I don't really want to spoil myself too much. So we're going to do a full series of this. We'll see how frequent I can do the uploads, because I've changed my recording procedure. But yeah, we'll just jump into this. It's a card game. And it's a crafting game, so basically those two together, and we're trying to build an Eldritch Gods cult in the 1920s, which is interesting. Very interesting. And this is like where we play. We have various cards. The cards are our resources. These are our actions. I'm currently in menial employment, a precarious position as a hospital porter. Miserable, but it's all you can find just now. And this is our work. We can earn a living or practice the invisible arts. And as we play, like, this board will fill, and we have various tons and tons of actions. We have adversaries, we have resources. I can see over here we have health, we have passion, we have reason, and we have funds. We're actually going to name our aspirant. Gonna be Horath Drak. Yeah, what a surprise. And I think we'll just jump in. I think the sound is fine now. In the game, it actually takes it. One interesting thing that I've seen that baffles me is we have a setting for bird or worm. I have not understood what that does. I mean, what am I feeling today? Am I feeling like a bird or a worm? Bird, worm. It looks like worm is the default setting, so maybe we'll just leave it at worm. Whatever that does for us. Okay, so menial employment. Put it in. Another shift. Mopping the darkened hallways, delivering posts to hollow-eyed invalids, trundling corpse-laden gurneys to the basement. Sure. So this will take some time. We'll work our shift in the hospital. Nothing else that we can really do. We can move these freely. So work is currently the center of our life. It might change later on. Alrighty, so what happened? Halfway through your shift, the head porter beckons you aside. We won't require your services any longer, he says. Here, your last payment. I lost my job. At least now I have a little time to rest and my health improves. Dream is unlocked. That is such a dick move, letting someone come into the job, then firing them halfway through. Like, sure, what are you going to do with that day then? We have the dream unlocked as an interaction, and we'll get some cards. Okay, so work is done for now. We have some funds, that's our last payment. Enough to support me for a little while in adequate comfort. And we have health. This is my body. There are other bodies, but this one is mine. Yep, that's the Full Metal Jacket reference right there. And my mind needs it as a fungus needs soil. With enough vitality, you can gain more health. Okay, I mean, sounds good. And then what we have over here is recall my dreams. Once again, I dream of a glow beneath the filthy sky of the world. The light through the black wood. The pale door. The old man. Oh, yeah, okay, so I guess we're done working, and now we're busy dreaming. We'll pull these guys down here. Do something like this. Let's see what that dream will actually do for us. It starts a little bit slow in the beginning, but things will soon unfold, and it's going to be incredibly fun. I really like the concept of this. It's just really innovative. Does very little. Does a lot with very little. Okay, so what happened here? Recall my dreams. It began when I spoke to the old man in the hospital. He knew my name, but he's dead now. The pneumonia. Why do I dream of him still? What is the cobalt light in my dreams? So time's now passed. I'm gonna collect that. We can rest, reconsider our priorities, or risk ourselves in the exploration of the kingdoms of sleep. So, yeah. We have contentment. I'm happy, I think. Contentment defense against dread, but contentment doesn't last. So we basically have some protection against dread right now. Each of these cards has like its own aspect, tells you what it is. So this is an ingredient that we can use. Has the moth aspect. I'm not sure what that does right now. And it's an ability. So passion is one of our abilities that we can use for things. So we could potentially like, yeah, use that passion to... I used to paint. I could paint those sites I half remember from my dreams. I might sell something. I probably won't. So we can either like use the passion here. We can also throw the passion into our dreams. What? Health? Backbreaking work for meager pay. Is this the best I can do? I don't think so. I don't think we're gonna do that. Funds? I can dream of money? In times of a special crisis, I might visit a discreet pharmacist to purchase a tincture of opium and make my dreams sweet. But only in times of a special crisis. This is an expensive and risky way to gain contentment. It might provoke sickness or despair. Yeah, let's not do that right now. Contentment it's just a modifier, it doesn't allow us to do anything. And here's just time is passing. I need funds to live, but perhaps this recent upset in my circumstances is a secret blessing. Is there something to my dreams? There's a change in the air. I think we'll use our passion to dream something up, because, I mean, why not? I know this dream. A rogue-crested hilltop and the air silver bright. Do it. So we get some lore, I guess. Slot lore. If I engage in an occult practice before I sleep, I might find the way to deeper dream. Okay, I mean, can't really put anything in the lore slot right now. Nothing will happen. I'm not gonna sacrifice that 1 health that I have to go for backbreaking work. We'll just let things run. We're gonna go for fast forward. Nothing's gonna happen until this stuff has run out. I don't think. Still have my contentment. We're just ticking down. Not gonna be content for much longer, but I don't think we're gonna suffer anything that really makes us dread. But maybe we'll dream something that's nasty. Okay, so we had our last funds eaten up. That's unnice. Time, the sundial's shadow passes. I must have funds to live or I will become ill. So basically, this is like advanced health. What is that? A letter from a solicitor. The old man at the hospital, the one I dream of, has named me in his will. I'll hear more soon. Okay, cool. A bequest arrives. Moving on. Moving on. Let's see what our dream over here does for us. It's just like it allows you to find various combination of things. I'd never found the health before in that way. I've actually been playing it completely different. Okay, so what happened in my dream? I dreamt of opening doors. Red doors and gold doors, and doors of glass and doors bound like books, and railway carriage doors and castle gates. Behind one was the something I seek. I woke with the slamming of doors still in my ears. I collect everything. And again, restlessness. Oh, great. A restless longing has me. I feel that I want to do something. What exactly? So this is Grail. Hunger, lust, the drowning waters. The principle of the Grail honors both the birth and the feast. It has the forge aspect, has the influence aspect, and it has the lantern aspect. Okay, I mean, can't do much with that right now. Our passion is exhausted. Needs 60 seconds until it refills. We have no funds right now, which is a bit of a problem. But since I've already played it once, I kind of know that we'll get out of the situation soon-ish. Over here, with that bequest. The old man has bequeathed me a sum of money and a packet of peculiar papers, poetry, riddles, metaphysical speculations. For the first time in months, here's some fuel for my reason. So we unlock the study. collect all this. Unlock books and other treasures. So we can basically throw something in there and see what we get. So we can, yeah, have the bequest put in there. A package of peculiar papers from my correspondence executor. I must study it using either passion or reason. So since our passion is exhausted, we'll use the reason for it, I think. Okay, so we have a bunch of funds here. That's nice. So 9 fund units. Yeah, we could also throw the reason in here. There was once a man who said that the sleep of reason produced monsters. Often it is healthy to let the mind wander in sleep. But if I keep dreaming, sooner or later, some sort of monster will rise from my own fears. Doesn't sound too promising, so we'll throw in the bequest and we'll use the reason. So we examine the bequest employing reason. I'll examine each item with meticulous care. What's in there? Package of peculiar papers from my correspondence executor. Must study it. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's make it happen. Restlessness. Not sure if that's gonna come to hurt me. I don't know. This thing would just suck the funds one after the other. So, gotta be a little bit careful. Can't do anything here. Rest. So what could I do here? The hard, relentless beats to protect the skin of the world we understand. We could go for an early night. So basically just trying to sleep to and use our health to maybe get rid of some status effects, I guess. Nah, we'll keep the health for now. We'll chill. Let's go fast forward. I don't think much is gonna happen until we're done over there. So this will just eat some more funds. Yeah, thanks. Whatever. And we're done now. Examine the bequest employing reason. My correspondent describes my dreams exactly. They use names that are instantly familiar. The house, the wood, the hours, the glory. They knew secrets beneath time and the skin of the world. A new curiosity burns in me. There's a note here. Directions to a bookshop that does not advertise its wares. So we'll collect everything. So what do we have? We have directions to moorlands. Cryptic directions to the obscure address of a certain moorland. A dealer in the rarest sort of book. We have a watchman's secret. It's been expressed like this. Each hour has its color, but color exists only where there's light. That seems to be like a crafting ingredient. It's a law. Knowledge of the invisible arts. I can use it to attract followers, to perform rites, to open the way to the manses, to seek my ascension. Law fragments can sometimes be upgraded with study. Okay, so I'm guessing I might be able to... I can study that in here. My reason is back. Doesn't really seem like it's exhausted, so that's good. We have notes on a possible collaborator. My correspondent had recorded his observations of me. He believed I had potential. He recorded his observations of someone else too. With time and study, perhaps I can find that person. Sounds nice. And what's that? Temptation, enlightenment. It has occurred to me that I hold the key to wisdom. This card will allow you to win an enlightenment victory if you upgrade it far enough. Dreaming about it might advance or change it. So it kind of has some risk. We'll go for the notes on the possible collaborator right now. I have a name, a description, a few tantalizing details, but there are a thousand faces in the city. We'll start with that. We also might run out of funds at some point, so maybe I'll just throw the reason into the work thing. Find work which will spare my body, if not my mind. I think we'll do that. Throw our reason into the work. Now this happens. Okay, interesting. Looks like we're gonna go and maybe become a newspaper editor or something like that. I don't know. We could dream on the enlightenment. Should I dedicate myself to my purpose or focus my efforts elsewhere? Meditate on my goal of unearthly knowledge. Is that my goal? I may seek immortality and enlightenment in the hour called the Watchman. His touch brings particular appetites and marks. I mean, sure. Right? Yeah, what else are we gonna do here? Reflection. This is a reflection slot. Dedicate myself with the law of the principle I seek, or focus my efforts elsewhere. Can I will dedicate myself to the pursuit of knowledge. Light's dedication. Okay. So I think that is fine. I'm not quite sure how these things are working, but we'll just use it. And if we die, then we die. That's just how it goes. What else can you do? Passion is almost back. Been very reason-based for now. Okay, so we found clerical work. Glover and Glover have offered me a junior position. I start at 8 sharp tomorrow morning. So clerical work is just like a shop clerk writing something. Alright then. Junior position. My intellect should be put to better use, but the pay is better than laborer's work. If you don't attend this job regularly, you might suffer a demotion. Yeah, alright then. Alright then. Like, do we want to do this right again? I think it has like a countdown, and once it reaches the end of the countdown... What can I do here? So we can start with the work. The scratching of pens, the sourness of dust, the sighing of the younger Glover, the greedy gurgling of the elder. We'll do that, like we have to work in any case. Diligence, extra effort, it might help sometimes. So I will apply extra effort. Perhaps they'll appreciate it. Without a reason? Could also put in the health, right? Do we want to use our reason for that? I mean, maybe. If I can actually get, like, reach a position that is a little bit higher. Ah, no, I've dread. I've seen too much. A nameless, gnawing fear has its teeth in my hopes. An existential horror. This may cause despair. Oh, yeah. Okay, we have already taken down, turned down a dark road. For some reason. This is not good. Okay. I await an answer to a letter. So we're basically done here. Now I have an address. I'll dispatch a letter and propose a meeting. Talk is unlocked. We got Mystique. Logbooks and other treasures. So this is... They remember who I am. Mystique may attract the attention of hunters. They can use it to build a case against you, but it will encourage them to look... They can't use it to build case against me, but it will encourage them to look harder, so... By running around trying to find some new fellows, we kind of make ourselves a bit more vulnerable, I guess. Go for the directions for Moorland. The directions are cryptic. When one deals in the kind of books my correspondent studied, one must be circumspect. So, circumspect. Let's just go for that. Wish I could get rid of the dread. Why did I get that one? Did I get it from over here? Not quite sure. Still have my passion. Could throw the passion in here, but we're already busy with the reflection. I'm not sure what that is going to do for us. I haven't managed to get very far into the game, but I'm really intrigued by it. No, no, no. Dark days. I must be careful not to let doubts creep in. Dread may provoke full-fledged despair. So we have bleak thoughts. It will, like, pull the dread. Okay. Can we get rid of this? Maybe I can just get rid of the bleak thoughts by, like, doing something else. What happened over here? Light's dedication. I've spoken the words. Each hour has its color, but color exists only where there's light. I will go where there's light, though it bleach me to glass. I have advanced a step towards a terrible ascension. Yeah, sure. So we're dedicated to enlightenment. I've dedicated myself to the pursuit of higher understanding. I must see beneath the skin, whatever the cost. This makes an enlightenment victory possible. I must be a true initiate of the Manses. I need to work with Grail aspect to allow the Watchmen to see me. Okay, okay. I could just try to use the health to dream. That might actually be might allow me to get rid of the bleak thoughts, maybe. I don't know. And this happened. So we have an acquaintance. The reply to your letter is courteous, if cautious. They are intrigued by how you found their name. Intrigued enough to meet you. So we'll collect that. We have a hanger-on. Usefully malleable, but they'll probably never amount to much. You might be able to recruit this acquaintance as a follower. So it's a mortal and an acquaintance. Not yet a friend, nor yet an enemy. Sure, we can talk to the hanger-on, I guess. Here's someone I might work with, a companion or a follower. But first I must give them something to follow. A society, a sodality, an order, a cult. Yep, that's my specialty. Let's do it. Ooh. Okay, so what did that give us? Find Morland's shop. An ill-lit street at an ill-favored bend in a lesser river. A soft yellow light through a grimy window. Miss Morland nods as I enter, but doesn't rise. I never ask the names of my clients, she informs me, before I have time to introduce myself. So we have Explore unlocked now. Good. And we'll collect... Unlock books and other treasures. So we've got Morland's shop. The dim premises of Miss Morland, who deals in rare and sometimes dangerous books. Unique. This can only exist once. Sure. Now that I've found the location, I can explore it. Let's collect this. Explore the city with health or followers. Explore locations or investigate the possibilities of lore. Exploration is often unpredictable. Cool. It's another way to interact though. So we could throw the Morland shop in there. We have an occult scrap. Secret histories are layered beneath the one we know, like the notes in rare wine. This is a detail from one of those histories. Exploring with this scrap of knowledge may uncover secret locations in the capital. Okay. I guess I just throw Morland's shop in there. Okay, that doesn't work. I gotta throw something in there. Consumes its contents. It's the empty space which makes the bowl useful. Okay, we gotta use a follower or health to actually explore the bookshop. Might not be what I want here. Seek out the secret places of the city. There are places in the city where I can find extraordinary things, if I can sift the clues out of history and rumor. What else could I do with this? I can study it. So I could look for different locations. I could also throw it in here. If I have two lore fragments of the same level and aspect, I can study them together to improve my understanding. Or I can use another type of lore to subvert it. Okay. Okay. So I guess that... Well, I think, have another bit of lore. Can't put that here. Cult must have at least one of these aspects. And a cult scrap. Okay. That doesn't work. Okay, let's explore this. Let's see, maybe there are some fun places in the city. 60 seconds until I get that one. Busy working. We haven't dreamed in a while. Should we go for more enlightenment stuff? I've gone as far as I can in Dream. I must perform the work. Okay, cool. I mean, nice to know. What else can we do? We can try to study the Watchman's secret. Oh, right. I could study that together to get a higher level of this. Sure. Well, let's just... What about the passion? If I propose to learn anything, I wouldn't be reading this stuff. Read sentimental literature. Is that maybe gonna make me happy? Let's try that, actually. Could be interesting. We'll see what we get. Read some sentimental literature. Maybe it's gonna be nice. We generated some mystique. Okay, what's that? Choose founding principles. Tradition and compulsion. Old, new, or both together. Add law to determine your cult's founding principles. Okay. What happened over here? I've begun my true work. The authorities will take an interest in it. I must be ready for them. You have begun to establish your cult. It will need a little more before you can recruit followers. Okay, we collect everything. We still have the hanger-on. We have notoriety now. Then remember what I've done. Notoriety may allow hunters to build a case against you. So if a hunter appears, it can like suck these cards probably and start to go against me. Could talk with the hanger-on again. That's probably also someone that I can send out to explore things. But maybe not right now. What do I have to put in here? Like, I don't have a doctrine. Oh, I can use that. I can put the Watchman's Secret in there. An occult society dedicated to the understanding of the light that leaks from a fiercer place. Establish the Mirror of Glory. I mean, sure, why not? Let's establish the Mirror of Glory. It sounds fun. Let's talk with the hanger-on again. Once you've established a cult, use talk with the cult to recruit an acquaintance to your cult's ranks. I can't do that right now. Okay, then. Still only funds. Okay, what happened? We got a promotion! Yay! Mr. Alden, the supervisor of records, has called me into his office to recognize my diligence. I watch the mole on his neck as he talks, and talks, and talks. But at the end of it, I have a promotion. My new position is better paid, and the desk stands by the street window. But I work directly for Mr. Alden now. Mr. Alden is known to be exacting. So, what do we get? We have just a position at Glover & Glover. Position in records under Mr. Alden. I earn a little more, I stay a little later. Mr. Alden always watches me closely. If you don't attend this job regularly, you might suffer a demotion. Sure. We have some time until we can go for that one again. Our reason is currently dimmed. My mind is weary. This card can't be used, but it will recover after 60 seconds. Sure. I really want to explore Moreland's shop, but I guess that's not going to be a thing. I still have bleak thoughts. Let's hope that the sentimental literature is actually going to do something for me. Do I just want to go to work again? I'm better paid than I was, but Mr. Alden has taken an interest in me. Mr. Alden is very particular. Mr. Alden likes things done just so. And Mr. Alden has never believed that I am qualified for this position. Oh, come on. Well, gonna go to work here. I have the feeling that having... Actually, no, I should have gone for the enlightenment. Throw that into the work thing. Oh well. Reason will come back at some point, I hope. Mystique is ticking down. These actually take quite a while to go away. I've been probably rather suspicious. Like, lose my job, start another job, run around, look for followers. Definitely something that we want to look at further, Miss Moreland's shop. Okay, we lost some more funds. I mean, we're also working to get more funds. I kind of would like a way to get more health, but... Okay, this place merits closer investigation. We collect St. Agnes Hospital. They did good work here once. Certainly, there were a few too many amputations, but then there are individuals one would prefer not to walk the city streets. That sounds incredibly creepy. This is a vault. There's something precious here. It's in the capital, secret place in the teeming capital city where I live. And its location. Yeah, sure. So, we could try to explore that one, but... Holy hell! I could send an expedition here to find books, treasures, tools of power, but I'll need followers to send and funds to supply them, so... Gotta give them funds, we gotta give them a leader, an assistant, and further funds. I guess the more I commit, the higher my chance for success. That's what I'm guessing. What else can I do with this? Nothing. It's just a location that I know of. Can't study it. My reason will be back soon-ish. Okay, what happened? I've passed the time. I have been inclined to tears, and afterwards inclined to laughter. Meanwhile, the war continues. I'm not sure if that did anything for us. We have glimmering. My emotions run higher than usual. There are things I'll never understand, and those things will always be precious, but just now I'm closer to them. Glimmering can be used with study to gain passion. It lasts only 3 minutes if unused. What? I can gain more passion? It actually sounds kind of useful, having more passion resource. Cool. I wonder if I can also get more reason. I need more than one? Oh, come on. So this lasts 180 seconds, right? So if I commit more passion, that takes 60 seconds, which means I can just try to get 2 glimmerings and then use those to form another passion. That actually sounds really useful. I wonder if there's a way to multiply reason as well in that way. So what's going on with our cult? Hey, our purpose demands that we recognize truths that chill the spirit. I must give of myself. I gotta put my reason into this. Sure. What's that? Mirror of Glory, an occult society dedicated to the understanding of the light that leaks from a fiercer place. You can use cults with the talk verb to recruit or promote followers and to send them out on errands to gather resources. A believer can be promoted to a disciple. A few gifted disciples can be exalted even higher to seers. This can only exist once. So I guess if I put my reason into this, I will get these cards. This is what I think I'm saying here. It's been expressed like this. Okay, so we have the Watchman's Secret. Couple of seconds and I kind of throw in my reason in there, and then we can actually form our cult, which would be kind of a successful thing. But I'm already over the time that I had allotted for these episodes. I think they'll stay at like 30 minutes. So we're going to put a cut in here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, you can leave a like. Definitely does help the channel. And the series makes it show up in search results, all that kind of good stuff. If you didn't like it, then tell me why in the comments. Tell me if you are interested in this game, if it's something that you enjoy. And yeah, I hope I see you for the next episode of the series, where we'll actually found our cult and then really get things kicked off. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.